Hello everyone, my name is Giuseppe Martinelli and today I'll be presenting the final summary report. This presentation highlights the key concepts that I learned throughout the semester in two classes especially, which are organizational behavior and leadership and business law. These two classes have contributed to my personal growth while working in a supply chain company. The presentation provides an overview of what I've learned throughout the semester, and again, it focuses on organizational behavior and leadership and business law. These two classes, these two areas of study are really and strictly related to my industry, and therefore I'll be explaining how these subjects go beyond theory and directly apply to my day-to-day responsibility in my company. In my current role within like the supply chain company, I'm responsible for coordinating logistics, supporting operations, ensuring smooth communication between departments, as well as accounting matters and everything related to the customer that to the success of each customer that we have right now. This environment requires efficiency, accuracy, and strong collaboration, since even small miscommunication can impact the entire supply chain process and basically disrupt everything that has been created with the years, and it could damage the relationship that we have with each and every single one of our customers. Through organizational behavior and leadership, I gain a deeper understanding of how people function within the workplace. Key concepts include motivation, leadership style, communication strategies, and team dynamics. These are all essential in the supply chain environment where teamwork and coordination are critical to success. These concepts have had a direct impact of how I perform at work. I've improved my communication with team members, with clients, and it helps prevent errors and delays throughout the whole logistic process. I've also become better at resolving conflicts by focusing on solutions rather than problems, so always by looking forward rather than looking back. Obviously, an analysis of the problem needs to be reached before taking any action. But anyways, looking forward is definitely always the best solution in order to address the situations. Additionally, I've learned to adapt my leadership style depending on the situation. So not to have always the same point of view of the single matter, but rather to analyze depending on the situation and the context and whatever happened in order to find out the best solution. I now have a greater awareness of what motivates others, which is incredibly helpful when it comes to working with a colleague, with working with somebody that is doing an internship, for example, for our company. These are all aspects that needs to be addressed to the success of the company, to have a more likely success of the company. In business law, instead, I learned the foundational legal principles that guide business operations. This includes contract law, liability, regulatory compliance, and ethics. These concepts are especially important in supply chain management, where agreements, responsibilities, and legal risk are part of everyday operations. We're seeing a constant change and development in our industry, and therefore to know what the laws are at every single point in time throughout the year and throughout the life of the business is crucial in order to be compliant with these regulations, and therefore a proper understanding is necessary and is mandatory. As a result of this course, I now have a stronger understanding of contracts and what to look for in agreements. I'm more aware of potential risk and liabilities, which helps me to be more careful and also detail oriented in my work. And I also better understand the importance of following regulations and making ethical decisions, even under pressure. Again, pressure in my industry is at a day-to-day, like it's something that happens on a daily basis. but still to remain compliant and to remain ethic is very important, and this will prevent future damage for future and potential damage for the company. Based on what I learned, in fact, there are several areas I plan to continue developing. This includes improving my leadership skills, staying informed about relevant laws and regulations, applying conflicts resolution strategies in real situations, and continuing to build strong relationship across departments, which is key for the success of a company. In conclusion, both organizational behavior and business law have significantly contributed to my growth this semester, and I feel like these courses have enhanced my ability to communicate, lead, make informed decisions in the supply chain environment, but as well it's more of a general concepts which I'm sure will help in any industry at any point in time. Moving forward, I feel more prepared to take on greater responsibilities, and I'm actually looking forward to that. This will help me to continue developing my career, which is what I'm trying to do. Thank you very much, and have a great day.